Of a change in a bill that became law last year. This requires a 0.15 blood alcohol concentration when charging a person for aggravated vehicular crimes instead of a 0.20 or the points always get me confused. Less alcohol for the top charges. Evan Lasik joining us here. You spoke with some lawyers about why this is important to a lot of folks.
Yeah, Ted, last year, the state changed a long-time law that considered a blood alcohol concentration of 0.2 aggravated. That aggravated level is now at a 0.15, and starting in just a week and a half, the state is going to use that 0.15 as a minimum when considering charges for aggravated vehicular assault and aggravated vehicular homicide, a trend that many states across the country have been doing.
Tennessee becomes now, I think, the 25th state to lower it from a higher level down to a 0.15.
A bill that took effect last year lowered the minimum blood alcohol concentration for an aggravated DUI from 0.2 to 0.15. Starting July 1st, the state is making the minimum for charges of aggravated vehicular homicide and aggravated vehicular assault 0.15 as well. The thought is this is being used as a deterrent.
I can't speak for the legislature, but I believe the idea behind it is deterrence and punishment.
The sponsor of the bill agrees that this is meant to deter people. In a statement, he says drunk driving remains a serious threat to public safety, and it continues to affect Tennessee families. He adds that this bill aims to prevent future tragedies by deterring people from drunk driving by ensuring penalties that reflect the offense. Daniel Woodard works with DUI cases. He says this lower number is meant to raise the punishment for driving drunk.
It's just an additional enhancement factor that makes it more difficult to defend those cases. It makes it easier to demonstrate, for the prosecutors to demonstrate impairment, and it makes it more difficult for the defense attorney to argue that there wasn't an impairment.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving says this new aggravated minimum was long overdue.
That 0.20 standard was set back when the sort of across the board DUI standard was 0.10.
Matt adds that 0.15 is already a high number for people to be driving with. Andy Long is a defense attorney in Knoxville. He says one important thing to note is different factors are considered for aggravated vehicular crime charges.
And a lot of the enhancement, not only is the blood alcohol a level, but usually you have to have a prior conviction of a DUI or prior multiple DUIs.
Everybody I spoke with wanted to stress that it is never worth it to drink and drive. And now with the BAC number even lower, it raises that chance of a more severe punishment.